positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the second-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff running right. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it to the left. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uni.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching downfield. He's got it for a big gain. He'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play. The Aggies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Ball handed off. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for the this offense. Here comes a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Receiver in motion now. He'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Powers through. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he finds the running back in the flat. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Handoff heading left. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency in this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Aggies pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll try a pass here. Makes a quick grab.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a run to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial third down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's Payne. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Second down after that previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
This one will be fair caught. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They'll test the right side here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On first down, it's play action. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten going. A touchdown here could make things really interesting. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Aggies. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass here. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Penn State. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive rolling.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on second down. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Handoff to the right side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on fourth down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That run moves the ball to the 16. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Give it to the back again. Fights through the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he'll set up to throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Payne. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Tight end goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
The Nittany Lions are on the move here. Oh, here comes the reverse. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaks loose at the 40. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Heading left after the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's second down here. And the single back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. That run sets up a critical third down play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Testing the right side here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Sticking with the running game. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the runner takes off to his right. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession pick on the very first play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
3rd down play for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. Drop back in coverage. Keep everything in front of you. Force that quarterback to have to check the ball down. And then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Looking for a gap. It's Montgomery. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Moving right through the contact. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
First down here for this offense. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll feed the back again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
Plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Important third down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quick completion to the tight end.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. Single back, takes the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They're going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, A&M. Just ran away from the defense. try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Fights through a tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play.